Still early. Am I starting when the screen hits? And do these guys have to stay relatively... I'm just letting you know we're getting close. Good morning, Center High family, and welcome everyone to our 2021 Center High Virtual Indigenous Students Honoring Celebration. My name is Mario De Benedetto, and it is my pleasure to be your host today as we recognize our students for their outstanding achievements this year. Today is also National Indigenous Peoples Day, which celebrates the heritage, rich culture, and valuable contributions made by Indigenous peoples throughout Canada. In a few moments, we will have the opportunity to hear from some very special guests, and we are truly excited and honored that you, our students, have joined us as we participate in today's special ceremony. We wish at this time to share the Treaty 6 land acknowledgement, and helping us to do that is one of our students, Jaylin Mijo.
Hi, and good morning. We acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory, a traditional meeting grounds, gathering place, and traveling route to the Cree, Saulteaux, Blackfoot, Métis, Dene, and Nakota Sioux. We acknowledge all of the many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit whose footsteps have marked these lands for centuries. Our ancestors lived, played, and experienced rich and meaningful lives in this territory. In signing of the treaty, the intent was to share the prosperity, the beauty, and the benefits of the land with others. We, as the Indigenous people, continue to honor our agreement in the true spirit of generosity and sharing. To live on Treaty 6 territory is to feel the ground beneath our feet, echoing to the footsteps of our ancestors. To work on Treaty 6 is a reminder of the challenges of life and the responsibilities to take care of our families and communities. To play on Treaty 6 means to always celebrate the unique and resilient nature of our people who have kept life in balance. For all of these, we express our gratitude for this land, this Treaty 6 land, which we share. Have an excellent National Indigenous Peoples Day, everyone, and congratulations to all my fellow students on your amazing achievements. Thank you.
Thank you, Jaylin, for doing such an amazing job with the land acknowledgement. Speaking of amazing folks, throughout this ceremony, you will notice our students' names being projected along the bottom of your screens. It's our way of highlighting the hard work and academic accomplishments that our current students have attained not just during this year, but over their entire school careers. We know that it hasn't always been easy, which is why we are so proud and confident that you will be able to overcome any obstacles that come your way in the future. Throughout my years as an educator, I've come to understand the importance of promoting well-being and what it takes for our students to overcome adversity in life. As you reflect on the significance of today's celebration, we want to commend you all for the grit, initiative, and determination needed to grow from adversity. It's one of the reasons why your parents and family members, your teachers and fellow students are filled with appreciation for you today. We want to encourage you to continue to work hard and take risks, face obstacles, and grow from failure. It's how people bounce back from life's ups and downs. And now, here to deliver our opening reflection prayer is our Indigenous Liaison, Joanne Ladisseur. The prayer will be followed by an honoring song sung by Knowledge Keeper Rocky Morin. Today is also National Indigenous Peoples Day, which celebrates the heritage, rich culture, and valuable contributions made by Indigenous peoples throughout Canada. In a few moments, we will have the opportunity to hear from some very special guests, and we are truly excited and honored that you, our students, have joined us as we participate in today's special ceremony. We wish at this time.
Good morning. As the Indigenous Liaison at Center High, it is an honor for me to be a part of your day today and share this blessing with you. As Indigenous peoples, we extend gratitude for the gifts provided by the Creator, Nenaskomon Kagike. Great gratitude for all that we have in our lives and all that surrounds us in the natural and spiritual world. All that is bright, all that is positive, all that is challenging, for we know that our challenges bring us strength. We thank Creator for life and the gifts He has bestowed upon us. May we come to realize those gifts and seek to share our purpose with the world. Aga me muk, keep moving forward. Hi hi.
I just want to congratulate the graduates for achieving what you've done this past school year. It's customary in our Cree way and in many other Indigenous tribes to honor and recognize the achievements of our young people by way of honor song. So the elders often tell us that, education is important. And if we remember, what these sacred items that we were given, it'll help us carry us through on our journey forward in life. So I'd like to render a special honoring song to the graduates. And this honoring song, the message in Cree, it reminds us that, the path that we walk on, although at times it could be tough, there could be struggles and obstacles along the way, that the elders always tell us that we are to maintain and to persevere. And the word that they say in Cree is agamemo. So that's what this song is about. So with that, congratulations, graduates. You've worked hard, and this song is for you.
Way
que mano mamescano, makata wasea hodenikan, que te heto hagame moya. Hi, hi. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Thank you, Miss Lattiser, for always taking such good care of our kids and for helping us to reflect on what is truly important in life. And as Rocky mentioned, life's journey will require more from us. We cannot wait to see where the resulting inner strength and drive takes you from here. We know that it is this kind of bravery that will enrich your lives for years to come. And now, please join me in welcoming our school principal, Mr. Michelidis, with a few words from his heart.
Thanks, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Di Benedetto. Miyoto ta kuen, from the Musqueam Plains Cree language, which means welcome to our guests. My name is Dean Michelidis, and I am honored to be the principal of Center High Campus, the school you have chosen to come to in order to continue your learning and either get a high school diploma, upgrade to a post-secondary, or transition to the world of work. And whatever your motivation was to come here, we are thankful you did. It is with my deepest honor and pleasure to share a few words with you on such an important day as Indigenous Peoples Day, June 21st. We have been all called to action to recognize through truth and reconciliation the harm that has and continues to be done to you and your people, the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. And in that recognition, our responsibility as treaty people to be agents of change for good as we walk into the future of this great land to grow, work, and play together in harmony for the sake of all of our children. As long as the sun shines, the grass grows, and the waters flow. So in the spirit of understanding and learning about Indigenous ways, I have been taught to think about acknowledgement as one way to reconciliation. I learned this when I attended a sweat ceremony for a friend who was leaving the province to do his PhD work in Saskatchewan, Dr. Sean Lessard from Montreal Lake. I was taught that acknowledging people and places was a good start for the process of reconciliation. So I have 3 acknowledgements in celebration of you, our students, who we are so very proud of. The 2 elders at Sweat that offering prayer for Sean were Bob Cardinal and Dr. Francis Whiskey Jack, 2 very kind, knowledgeable teachers who have helped me to see with the best eyes we were given, our hearts. The first acknowledgement, then, is to the land and its importance to all life. I acknowledge that we are on Treaty 6 territory, but in particular, we are on the land and an area which has now been called Odeemin, the strawberry, or heartberry, which represents the heart of Edmonton, Amisquachi-Waskahikan. The stem of the heart represents the North Saskatchewan River. The vessels are the waterways, while the veins make up the blood, the people. The roots, or the veins of the strawberry, represent the different cultures that now make up this city. Odeemin is a traditional medicine that guided the Anishinaabe, understanding of the deep connection between mind, body, spirit, and emotions. Anishinaabe people are found across Canada and in Alberta have been referred to as the Saulteaux. The Ochis First Nation near Rocky Mountain House is home to the Anishinaabe peoples. So to make the connection to this land acknowledgement, I want to point out that you came to this place called Center High every day, each morning, which sits on top of this hill where Indigenous people for years came, met settlers, merchants, and businessmen to trade furs and goods from the same place down at the North Saskatchewan River that sits below us. I want to honor this parallel as today, instead of trading for furs and goods, we traded academic learning for learning about you and your journey in life, your dedication, your commitment, the time and the energy that you have taken to put one foot in front of another to get where you are now. And this is what we are celebrating today. The second acknowledgement is to the animals and the spirits that they have, the gifts they provide us, and the reflection we have in connecting to that spirit. From the 7 sacred teachings, we learn that honesty, humility, truth, love, courage, wisdom, and respect all come from the gifts of the animals. The one sacred truth that I want to acknowledge is that of the buffalo, Mustos, who brings us the gift of respect. I want to share this with you because we use the buffalo as the animal spirit here at Center High because of the level of respect that it deserves. The buffalo is the only animal that turns and faces into the storm. And so in this light, we acknowledge that we all have storms that we have to face. And I want to say how proud I am of all of you for facing those storms. Coming to school, trying to learn the best way that you can. I want to acknowledge the fact that as a group, Indigenous students attending Center High do better on the diplomas than any other group in the province. That in itself deserves all of the respect. The third acknowledgement, which I would like to make, is the acknowledgement of the people in your lives who have helped you learn and grow as the wonderful people that you are and as learners. I want to acknowledge all of the people in your lives, all of your families, all of your friends, all of your teachers who are watching over you. And like the river below us, help make your way through life to where you stand here today. Yes, it is your journey, and yes, you are the ones to walk it. But we all know that the people in our lives, the great ones and the not so great ones, have taught us what to do and how to act. And the ones that didn't do such a great job, as they tried in their own way, we've also learned from them too, what not to do and how not to act. So students of Center High Campus, keep your eyes, your heart wide open, and continue your journeys knowing that the people around you who truly care about you want you to be happy, healthy, successful, and fulfilled. With these words, I say farewell. Have a great summer, relaxing, working, playing, and remember, you are always with us. You will always have a space here at Center High. And if you ever need anything, please connect with us, and we will help you, or at least point you in the direction that you need to get what you need. From my heart to yours, hi, hi. And now, a greeting from Métis Nation of Alberta President Audrey Potras.
Good afternoon, teachers, invited guests, parents, and all you future leaders, lawyers, bankers, and movie stars. Thank you so much for inviting me to bring greetings on this, the most important day in your lives. How exciting you all must be for reaching this very precious milestone. On behalf of the Métis Nation of Alberta, I'm honored to be here today to say congratulations. You did it. You graduated high school. All your hard work and dedication has finally paid off. I wish we were there in person to see all your shining faces and smiles, knowing how much this day means to you. However, due to the trying times we are in, we must keep each other safe and healthy. This is just one of the many milestones I know you will be making in your journey through life. And yes, this is a very important achievement, so you all should be very proud of yourselves. We truly believe that education and knowledge are the keys to success for a brighter future for you, your families, and your communities. Never give up on your dreams. Sometimes we may need to take a break, which is okay too, but perseverance will see you through. There will be times when it feels like your voice is not being heard. Then you just have to get a little louder. Like our ancestors before us, who were told time and time again, no, you can't do that. They never gave up. They just kept on going until they got what they needed. That is the true spirit of the Métis resilience, and perseverance. Believe in yourselves. You can be anything you want, anything you set your mind to. Your futures are bright and right there for the taking, whether you continue with your education or find a different path that leads you to your dreams. Follow your heart, and your dreams will come true. I want to leave you with the words of a very wise man, Elder Sorrel Horse, and I quote, "Education is the new buffalo for our people, and our young people need to go and hunt that down." Unquote. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day today and celebrate this great achievement. You earned it. Enjoy it, and please be safe. Thank you.
Thank you to both Dean and Audrey for your uplifting messages of hope. It's exciting and inspirational to hear your words about following our dreams. So thank you for reminding us of that. And now to the primary reason for gathering together today, our beloved students. Speaking on behalf of our Indigenous student body, it is my true privilege to introduce to you Brett Buffalo.
How Ahanawashte. Hi, good morning, fellow students. Today, it's an honor for me to share this message with you, the students of 2021, who have achieved a diploma or are aging out this year. We are leaving to journey out on the path which led us to the achievement of our dreams, goals, while blazing the trail of those generations to come. This past school year has been a challenging one for all of us, and we should be proud of ourselves and each other for overcoming these challenges, especially with COVID-19 impacting our lives. However, it is important that I mention I did receive a lot of points on Skip the Dishes and kept my gold membership. As some of you may know, the buffalo is the official mascot of Center High, and we see it everywhere. T-shirts, masks, artwork. The story behind the buffalo is that it has a courageous spirit. The buffalo knows how to overcome adversity. The buffalo doesn't stand with their backs to the storm. They face the storm no matter how hard the storm rages. The buffalo remains steadfast. The buffalo survives. Buffalo are an important symbol of the present time, just as they always have been for the Indigenous people. When they provide all that we needed to survive, the buffalo provided food, clothes, covers for teepees, and medicine, which is past learning. But in the present day, what the buffalo symbolizes is being educated, getting a driver's license, providing food, and creating a path for a positive future for ourselves and the generations to come. The challenges are many, and our education will allow us to meet those challenges, overcome the adversity, facing the issues which continue to impact the lives of First Nations, Métis, and Inuit peoples today, and remaining steadfast as we seek the lives we all aspire to live. And so the buffalo, as education continues to symbolize this important message, another Indigenous legend speaks to us about the white buffalo calf woman, who was a healer, teacher, and inspiration to the Indigenous people. Another example of the powerful buffalo spirit, which also brought about the sharings of the 7 sacred rituals, the pipe ceremony, sweat lodge, vision quest, Sundance, kinship, and coming of age ceremonies, and keeping of the soul. In addition to our education, we must never forget the important values and lessons which come from our traditional stories, ceremonies, teachings, and our elders. We will be strong in mind, body, and spirit. When we know where we come from and where we are going, our elders tell us this. You may wonder who's going to remember what we did along the path. Well, it has been shared with me the traditional teachings that the path you walk is captured by your hair, and that when we braid our hair, the 3 strands represent our mind, body, and spirit. Your story is then carried on just like the teachings from the elders and other community members. The story is shared and then passed on to the next young adults. Today, as we leave Center High behind, to create a better future for the next young people, we set an example by being role models and showing them ways to make communities and the world happier and better. Never discount the contribution that you can make. You were put on this earth for a purpose, and your purpose is needed. So stand fast, overcome adversity, start blazing that trail. Pidimaya Taya Awanjiki Daka. Thank you. Take good care of yourself. Next, it is now my greatest pleasure to introduce our next video, Elder Francis Whiskey Jack.
Tanse kakio nuago maganak kawyatuko kisi ko nianitsika son, which means fine day, my ceremonial name. Nitskopone hu tsinea. I'm originally from Saddle Lake, which is located about an hour and a half northeast of Edmonton. And I'd like to acknowledge all of you students here today and congratulate you during this year as you graduate. And I know that a lot of you have worked hard in the schools in person during this time of COVID-19, which has produced many challenges. But also for your students that have worked virtually from home and with the support of all your parents. So today, I'd just like to congratulate and acknowledge all of you for a job well done. I'm sure many times it's been filled with problems, difficulties with technology, maybe even just the study, but how we have to learn that it's a time of change and a time to adapt to new ways and new things. So with that, I'd like to honor you today by singing this song, which in Cree means the Creator had said that life is precious and life is short, that we should always one another with kindness and caring for one another. So with that, with this song, the song moves the spirit, and in the name of our Creator and all of you for a long life ahead and new future, thank you. And so with that song, I leave you this blessing to remember and acknowledge the land where we are at, Treaty 6 territory, which was a land that was occupied by my people, the First Peoples, Indigenous peoples, many years ago. And in this land, they raised their families. They lived up to their customs and cultures. They fished here, they hunted here, and these all were inclusive of Inuit, Métis, First Nations, the Sotos, the Crees, the Denis, and many other tribes. So with that, welcome again all of us as Canadians to enjoy living peacefully among the treaties and this province and as community of Edmonton. Thank you very much. Hai hai nanastumon kakyon wakumagantik.
Thank you so much, and well said, Brett. It is so comforting to know that you and your fellow peers will represent our new leaders in the generations to come. That was also a beautiful song and message from Elder Francis. We cannot agree more with his affirmations of peace and kindness. Well, we are nearing the end of our ceremony, so at this time, I would like to invite Miss Ladisor back to share some closing remarks.
Filled with problems, difficulties with technology, maybe even just the study, but how we have to learn that it's a time of change and a time to adapt to new ways and new things. So
As you move forward from today, I wish you all that your heart desires peace and love in your lives. I came across a short story by the late Indigenous author Richard Wagamese, which I thought really captured my wish for you. The background is Wagamese is speaking to an old woman, Notagueo, and they are talking about life. He asks her this question, "You always repeat things 3 times?" The old woman responds, "Just the important things." "Why? I hear you the first time." The old woman says, "Moya, you listen the first time, you hear the second time, and you feel the third time." Wagamese responds, "I don't get it." The woman speaks, "When you listen, you become aware. That's for your head. When you hear, you awaken. That's for your heart. When you feel, it becomes a part of you. That's for your spirit. 3 times, it's so you learn to listen with your whole being. That is how you learn. Congratulations, everyone. I wish to express my gratitude for the gift of being with all of you to this point in your journey. It has truly been my honor. My hope is that you learn well and live your life well and in balance. Hai hai.
Thank you so much, Miss Ladisor. Finally, this is where I get to thank you, the audience, for spending your time with us today and helping us to celebrate the 2021 Indigenous Student Honoring Ceremony. Again, I want to restate how much we appreciate the motivational words from all of our special guests and to express our sincere gratitude to both Jalen and to Brett for their student involvement. Lastly, thank you to Mr. Brian Muth for looking after all of the technical production aspects of this event. Today would not be possible without you. Many thanks to Mr. Muth. And in conclusion, congratulations one more time to all of our Center High students. We wish you all the very best. May today be the beginning of many more achievements to come. Hi, hi.
which was a land that was occupied by my people and First Peoples, Indigenous peoples, many years ago. And in this land, they raised their families. They lived